Alright, so I'm here at Wix Photo Video, and I'm looking to try a couple lenses because I kind of want to upgrade my setup a little bit. I want to change this lens out for a 20mm f1.8, and I want to get a different telephoto lens because although I do like the Viltrox 50mm, the minimum focusing distance isn't that good. It's just way too far and you can't really get any detail shots, and I don't really like that it's a prime anymore. I think I liked that at first because I got used to that focal length, whereas now I think I want something a bit different. So I'm gonna go in there and try a couple things out and see what I like and what I don't like. Just tried a couple of the lenses here. I tried the Tamron 2875 and the Sony 20mm 1.8. The Sony one was really good. Obviously, like it's a Sony lens, but I've got a slight problem with the Tamron. The autofocus I felt wasn't that good. I don't know if I've recorded anything, but I'll leave a clip at this point over me talking. But yeah, I felt like the autofocus wasn't good. Maybe it just needs a firmware update. So I'm not very sold on it today, but there's a couple more that I'm thinking of. I'll show you guys. So I was considering this 2875 Sigma, the 35 1.4, this 50mm 1.4. There is obviously the 2470, but it's just so heavy and so expensive as well that I don't know if it's feasible to go for this one, but these two could be slightly better options. And I also feel like maybe the difference between 20 to 24 isn't that big, so maybe I should just go for one of these. And this is obviously much lighter, this 28 to 75 here. And I mean, I wasn't even comparing the Tamron autofocus to Sony, I was comparing to this Viltrox lens, and the Viltrox lens was weirdly better, even though it's like a quarter, not even a quarter of the price. Well, actually a quarter, yeah. But yeah, I suppose you could argue maybe it's to do with this being a prime and that being a zoom lens, 2875, but I don't know. I feel like it wasn't quite as sharp as I was hoping it would be, so I don't know if it's a great idea. I could go for one of the primes, but then this is a prime and it's kind of been a bit annoying to not be able to zoom in and out, and I'm kind of stuck in one focal length. But also if I go for a prime, it would be a 1.4. Yeah, both the 35 and the 50 would be a 1.4 lens. So really good low light, super blurry background. So I don't know, I'm so conflicted, but I don't know if anyone has any advice, then let me know. So, welcome back to another vlog, everyone. I know it's been a while, but yeah, let's not talk about that. I've been quite busy, so I ended up not vlogging as much as I would like. But I've been taking my camera out loads with me, so I've got lots of B-roll and stuff, but I haven't really had much time to sit and chat to the camera, I guess. Okay, so today is the 1st of April, and today's the day that Annie and I actually found out where we're going to be next year for work. If you're new here, my name is Jad and I'm a 22-year-old medical student, a final year medical student who happens to also love cameras as well. Yeah, so Annie and I have found out where we're going to be. We just got the results this morning that we're going to be in Edinburgh, which is very exciting. We originally wanted to go to down south in Severn and Bristol because of like kind of logistical things and the competition ratio for being a doctor down there. It was just a bit too risky to try go for it, so we decided to stick to Scotland, which actually was a lot more competitive this year. But we managed to get Scotland, and then from there on, we also managed to get Edinburgh, both very exciting things. And yeah, I've been very happy about that. We got the results earlier today, and we still need to decide where our actual job's going to be. So I'll show you guys actually over here. The way it works in the UK is that I'll show you guys over here. I'll use this map to demonstrate. One of my friends got me this for my birthday. So you rank loads of places across the country. England here is split into about maybe 10 or 11 places. Wales is one place, Northern Ireland is one place, and then the whole of Scotland, which literally is like from what, here maybe to all the way up here. That's all one thing. So you'd end up ranking anywhere. We ended up ranking Scotland first, which we got, and then from there you rank in regions, or groups, sorry. So you rank either southeast, which is kind of mostly Edinburgh, west, which is Glasgow, east, which is kind of like Dundee, and north, which is Aberdeen, Inverness, Western Isles, oh no. And we end up thankfully getting Edinburgh, which is the most competitive place. And now we kind of need to figure out what job we're gonna actually have in Edinburgh. But Edinburgh isn't just here. So if you get Edinburgh, it doesn't mean you're gonna be in there. You might end up working in Livingston or in Borders or in Kirkcaldy. So there's loads of places, and we need to figure that out next. But we've got Edinburgh, and we know we're gonna live there now, which is very exciting. In some other news, actually, I've got some other stuff to show you guys. So we actually hit 13,000 followers on TikTok recently. Yeah, I had one of my videos ended up going kind of viral. I got about 1.3 million views so far, and yeah, I got loads of followers from that, which I've been super happy about. And from there, I've also been actually trying to reach out to some brands as well, most of which haven't replied, but a couple have. And yeah, I'm actually getting a package from one of them later today, which I don't think I'll talk about in this video, or maybe I will, I'll see. But yeah, I'm getting a package from them later today, and I've got some other kind of exciting stuff in the works that some things I want to make videos about, some new lenses, or I guess one new lens that I'm getting in a couple of days as well. So yeah, there's been loads of stuff going on. There's been lots of development in my content creation career. Yeah, I guess I kind of just wanted to sit down and catch up before I head to the library to unfortunately do some studying again. And as you saw from the B-roll earlier, I've been mostly just studying the past few weeks. And yeah, I'm trying to get some videos out there on TikTok to stay active, but I'm mostly focusing on studying right now, which low-key has proven quite difficult because this is so much more fun to do. But I know I need to study, and I know I need to pass my exams, which are in a couple weeks from now. But yeah, I'll bring you guys along, and I'll hopefully try and actually vlog the full day, because all I've been doing in the past couple weeks, I bring my camera with me, but I never actually sit down and talk. So today is that day where I actually sit down and talk, and I explain what's been going on. And I'm gonna try to do more of that so I can get a proper vlog out, because this has been a vlog across like the past month of my life. Or at least the B-roll from the start was anyway. But today, I'm gonna just focus on today. So yeah, let's go to the library and do some work. And actually, just before I go, I've been working on a LUT recently. Which I have actually released, and it is for free, and I'll leave the link in the description so you can go get it for yourself. But it works on Apple Log 1, Apple Log 2, and Sony S-Log 3. I think that's been getting received quite well as 2, but once exams are over, give me 3 weeks, and I'll be on the YouTube grind, I promise. All right, so let's go to the library. So literally just as I was getting up to leave and put my shoes on, I got the package, which is so cool. Actually, I probably can't show that because it's got my address on it. Never mind. But anyway, I got the package, which is just so sick, and I'm gonna unbox it for you guys right now. That's who this package is from. Massive shout out to Freewell for sending me this. This is actually my first ever kind of partnership with a brand or something like that. So this is very, very exciting. There is a step-up ring. And oh, there it is, man. That's so cool. Oh, they got a snow mist filter as well. I really wanted one of these. So the main thing I got is this thing right here. And this is a magnetic ND filter. So my main gripe with ND filters is that if I want to switch from photos to videos, kind of annoying and finicky to have to like unscrew the filter. And it's both a variable ND filter and a CPL filter. So you can kind of control where the polarization is so you don't get that weird kind of super dark blue effect in the sky. Yeah, this is so cool. I'm so excited and hyped about this. They sent a snow mist diffusion filter as well. Bloom effect on your highlights. So, whoa, what the hell? That's so cool. Look at this. It's like it feels like a really nice like leather material. And yeah, that's so cool. What the hell? I literally can't stop smiling. This is so cool. You pull up this tab and the filters come out. You control your polarization with this. Right, and I'm gonna sort out this diffusion filter as well. This is literally such a mess. Well, whatever. Yeah, this was my old MD filter. It's from K&F. It was decent. It was very cheap. It got the job done. But we're moving on. We're moving on to bigger and better things. So this is the other. This is the diffusion filter, which also comes in its own leather carrying case. You see this bad boy? Whoa. And I think this should just pop right on the front as well. I think that should just pop on. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, you can see like the highlights here are like just so much softer. So without. So say I'm filming, it gets too dark, you just unscrew this, which locks the CPL, and you just pop it off. And that's it all gone. One thing I also really like about this filter is that you can't accidentally push it too far like you can with other filters. For example, the K&F one, because it locks, I can't push it past this to where it causes that nasty cross pattern that you might see where it goes like that and that. So yeah, this stays locked, which is really nice. You can see the complete mess I've made here whilst I was opening everything. I got a bit trigger happy, I think. I got a bit too excited. I'm gonna tidy this up later. I'm gonna go to the library now, and yeah, I'll bring you guys along and I will be testing out the filter as well. Yeah, let's go. Finished my day at the library and I'm walking home. I finally finished this one topic that I absolutely did not want to do. It was neuro, and if you know anything about neuro, it absolutely sucks ass. But I'm glad I'm finally done, and I'm heading home. Gonna try. Well, I was gonna say try get an early night, but I think realistically I'm gonna end up scrolling on my phone on the talk to kind of wind down. And yeah, so I guess that's kind of been a day in the life. I think that's what I'll call this vlog, a day in the life, preparing for exams or something along those lines. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to put out more videos soon, hopefully, and just hopefully keep pumping more content out on here and on TikTok. And if you haven't followed me on TikTok, you definitely should, because that's where I upload most of my videos. Yeah, alright.